very quick. Lunchtime, lunch break live. This is something that I used to do frequently on my other channel, was lunch break lives. But I don't think I've done that on this channel just yet. These are just quick check-ins that I do um, in between work, and I'm gonna be doing them frequently once the Big Brother season starts and there's live feed stuff to catch up on. Just a topic that popped into my head. Which types of reality TV stars do I like to follow? Following reality TV stars is a brand new thing for me, funny enough. Despite the fact that you can trace back my history, I became a big fan of The Real World. I want to say that was the first reality TV show I got into. Big fan of The Real World. I watched all the VH1 shows. I watched Flavor of Love, all the renditions of that. I watched I Love New York. I watched Rock of Ages, I think it was called. A Shot of Love with Tila Tequila. What else? What else? Yeah, I watched the Ratchet Love shows back in the day. Let me see. Oh, the show Real Chance of Love with the two guys that were from I Love New York. I watched Baldwin Hills. I watched the original College Hill. I actually watched the new College Hill that they just put out, the Celebrity Edition, which was quite hilarious. Ray J, Jocelyn, which I didn't know until I saw that show. Tiffany Pollard, New York was on there too. Amber Rose, a bunch of people on there. But yeah, I think probably about 2020 when everything was closed down and I was bored, I'm like, let me start following some of these people on Instagram. And I unfollowed some of them because, quite frankly, there's people that I like watching on TV, and there's people that I like following their lives afterwards, and it doesn't always translate. There are some people who I'm excited when I see that they're on a cast. I'm like, man, this person is great for a cast. But then if it's like me following their personal life afterwards, nah, you got to be doing something to me that is worth following, something that, you know, provides me with something, inspiration, motivation, or even something that's real. I like following somebody like Big D from The Cookout. And the reason why is because he posts real things. I like following all of them, all the Cookout members for that reason. But mostly I think the ones that I get the most out of really are the ones that I see the most, which are the trio of them. Tiffany, Hannah, and Big D. You know, like, it's nice to see and interact with real people. You're like, this person is real. I don't want a page where everything is just perfect and airbrushed, and or it clearly looks like a manager is posting up everything just for the purposes of promotion. I like pages that are real, and I like people that are real, and that's what I try to make my page like. Yes, I have upgraded my equipment since I started. I've upgraded, you know, my graphics. I pay for my StreamYard account. You know, there's like different aesthetic things that I do for my page that I was not doing in the beginning. But at the same time, anyone who's been following me for any amount of time knows that I will tell you, I'm having a good day, I'm having a bad day. I'm having a good time, I'm having a bad time. I feel anxiety this day, I feel good this other day. Like this week I had a day that my anxiety was just super high for no reason. I mean, there has to be some reason, probably underlying reasons, but there was no specific reason at that time for it to have been so high, and it was super high. But I like following people who you just get their authentic self, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And that's why I am drawn to certain people more than others in on the shows and in life. Like there's certain people that are in my life that other people look at them and they're like, man, this person is just, why would anyone want to be friends with that person? But for me, I'm like, I admire people who are able to show who they really are at all times. Because me personally, I have a hard time doing that sometimes. I know some people who never show who they really are because it's just like I have an image to maintain. I can't show people this or that side of me. Even like the mental health things that I talk about, my own mental health struggles. Some people experience just as bad or worse and will never talk about them. Talk about that, and that's their prerogative. But I remember a time in my life 10 years ago where I looked in the mirror and basically said, I can't be multiple people. I have to be this one person. Whoever accepts it, and whoever doesn't. And that changed my life, and I would say that it changed my life for the better. So salute to all the real people out there. I appreciate y'all for being who you are authentically. And I will catch up with all of y'all soon.